once, I can hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic stick. I'm a freak to the core. Get a dose once, you gon' want some more. My tongue touch your girl, your toes bound to curl. This exclusive stick, I don't share with the world. I had you up early in the morning, back shot, proper the low, can't stop us.
Hey, what's good everybody? This is Ced, and this is another one of my movie reviews. So tonight I am reviewing the sequel to the 2013 hit Now You See Me, Now You See Me 2. So when Now You See Me was first released, I went ahead and I viewed it simply because of the actual cast. It was a very high power, very deep cast. You had Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco, Jesse Eisenberg, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, Mark Ruffalo. I mean, all of these great talents in one film. Regardless of what the film's about, it just has to be entertaining. And for the most part, I thought it was. The thing is, though, the film was all about keeping you off center and kind of keeping you in the dark about what was going to happen. And as much as I did enjoy the film, I couldn't hide the fact that I was somewhat disappointed because the ending was predictable to me. And there was a lot of sleight of hand and, different tricks thrown into the script to kind of keep that from happening. But the way it was executed, I felt like it more so actually led me to the conclusion that ended up being correct. Nevertheless, the film developed a pretty strong fan base, and here we are now 3 years later with the sequel. So as far as the sequel goes, I think a lot of critics did not see a reason for it or a need for it. I'll go ahead and say I was wrong. It almost feels as if the director and the writers took everything that they wished they had done in the first installment and did it in this second installment, and they did it perfectly. They kept the same cast, so they didn't really change up, except for the female lead is now played by Lizzie Kaplan, who, if you ever watch Cloverfield, the first Cloverfield, one of my favorite films, she is in that film. She's also made a lot of appearances on one of my favorite shows, New Girl. She's really the only change. Everyone else is there, and they're really on top of their game this go around. The star here is the writing, because this is a film that could have went way off track at several different points. Because of course there are twists and there's a lot of sleight of hand, as I mentioned about the first film. It would have been very easy to leave a lot of plot holes and rush some things to where the film just didn't work as a whole. And that did not happen here. This film is a little over 2 hours, about 130 minutes, I believe. And I never got bored or disinterested from the beginning of the film, the opening scene, to the final reveal and revelation. I was into it and I really had fun watching it. Special effects aren't anything groundbreaking, but they do work well with the story. There's some good comedic timing and comedic relief provided by pretty much everyone at some point, but mostly Lizzie Kaplan, also Woody Harrelson, the great Woody Harrelson, who plays two characters in this film. Mark Ruffalo does a great job, or Bruce, as I call him, Hulk. He does a great job. He's really on top of his game. And of course Morgan Freeman. I mean, it's Morgan Freeman. He kills it. And as I've mentioned in several other reviews, I love seeing Sanaa Lathan. She is in this film, and I enjoy seeing her again. And that's really all I'm going to say about it. Of course, this is one of those type of films that I can't really go in depth on anything without spoiling some things. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just know it's well worth the viewing. My rating for Now You See Me 2 is everything a sequel should be. It took things about the first film that were not done in the best way possible or were not done at all and did them perfectly. And when it comes to sequels, especially these days, what more can you ask for, And that concludes my review of Now You See Me 2. This is one of those weekends in the summer where there's some of everything coming out. We still have World of Warcraft as well as The Conjuring 2 to cover. And I will have those reviews for you ASAP. I will actually have them for you this weekend. So until my next review, hey.